Thank you very much for joining me. And if you're joining me live as we are now, share this broadcast, share with your friends, tell them that Maiyegun is live. And let us use this moment to also at least expose few we can expose, uh, you know, keep ourselves up to date with all the shenanigans of these criminals in Nigeria. We want to talk about the already declared anarchy in the whole country and those behind this anarchy and those behind this crime and the people they want you to blame for it. It is better we do all this intervention every now and then, every time, in order for them not to get away with the crime that they are sponsoring. And the saddest part of it is that everything they are doing to every part of the country, right? They are doing it in turn by turn. If you are watching other people going through it now, don't even feel so cool or pretend that it is not happening. Very soon, it is also going to be happening just very close to you. Same way we told people then that, listen, with the way these guys are handling this issue of insecurity in Nigeria, with the already evidence plan that they have no clear strategy or any kind of a security strategy to stop terrorism in Nigeria, rather to profit from it and even make it worse. It has become worse now. Now, anarchy looms. The anarchy that we are talking about now is that in the eastern part of Nigeria, we now have unknown gunmen who are going about killing the policemen, killing soldiers, killing security men, burning down police stations. In fact, just a few nights ago, they broke the Owerri prison. And all the inmates, all the inmates in the prison, nearly all of them escaped. But yesterday they said 35 of them refused to escape. And then 8 who ran away returned. But 1,882 or thereabout of those inmates escaped. This is where the concern is now is. The Nigerian government, the Nigerian police, within 24 hours, the police IG came out and he said the people behind Owerri prison break, they were the IPOB. No investigation, no nothing, just something that happened overnight. And in the following morning, they already declared the people responsible. Meanwhile, the leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, came out. They've always been peaceful anyway, except for where you are possibly receiving your own information. If you are following those criminals in Nigeria, definitely you will think an IPOB member is a worse version of Shekau. But it is what they want you to believe, by the way, right? IPOB leader came out and he said, well, ESN members are always in the forest, right? And we are not responsible for the Owerri prison break or the killing of policemen, taking their guns or attack on police stations, attack on government buildings, that the ESN are not commissioned to do that, even though Nigeria will continue to claim and to call them terrorists, right? Nnamdi Kanu came out and he said, we didn't do anything like that, even though a country that is releasing terrorists, a country that is, pardoning terrorists, giving them money and all of that, that country shouldn't have any prison anywhere. Nobody should be in any prison if they can release and compensate those who killed people, raped people, butchered people to death, right? If the government of the country cannot find any law to prosecute them for that crime, and rather they are giving them money, compensating them, Nnamdi Kanu said, then nobody should be in any prison. You should never be in any prison for any crime in Nigeria. If the worst crime is to kill somebody, right, and the people who are killing people are getting away with it. But no, we did not kill anyone. No, we didn't. You see, yeah, there are so many disgruntled people everywhere who have a lot of anger in them against Nigeria because of the revenge they have against Nigeria. But ESN members, IPOB members, they've always been peaceful. No, 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 no. You are the one who did it. And so many of you are personally somehow thinking that it is all right to feel good that the killings of the policemen, or burning of the buildings and all of that, that it is good to sort of claim responsibility for it when you shouldn't. You should not. The ideology behind the whole thing is that they want you to finally see this IPOB and ESN as a terrorist. Meanwhile, there is something beneath that. The prison attacked in Owerri. Before I even go to that again, Nnamdi Kanu said, we didn't do it. The police said, no, 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 you did it. We found out in 24 hours. For the past 1 week, when the attack that happened in Ebonyi, that they killed over 15 people, confirmed by the governor, and he publicly accused the Fulani terrorists. He said the local Fulani and the foreign Fulani conspired to kill people in Ebonyi State. For the past 1 week, they are yet to tell us who are those responsible, because you will never hear that again. But in 24 hours, they said the prison break in Owerri was carried out by ESN. I will give you some clue to dispel that, okay? However, let's go to the northern Nigeria. Last week, the news broke of a missing Nigeria Air Force private jet, fighter jet, rather. A fighter jet that belongs to the Nigerian Air Force, Nigerian military or Nigerian army, disappeared. Then, 24 hours later, the Nigerian government couldn't find the plane, they couldn't find the pilots, they couldn't find anything. Boko Haram uploaded a video that has now been proved to be, cut and paste video. However, there's a part of that video that actually shown the crashed fighter jets, Nigerian fighter jets. And they said, we shot down the jet. And they even shown the two dead pilots in the wreckage. That is an admittance of saying, yes, we shot down your fighter jet. That's a declaration of war, right? The Nigerian military, after Boko Haram said, yes, we shot down your plane. Look at your pilot. Look at the two dead pilots. To prove it to you, look at the wreckage. We did it. Without something that was like on auto command. The Nigerian police, they said, no, it's a lie, you didn't do it. Nigerian Air Force came out, they said, no, Boko Haram, you didn't do it. It's a mechanical fault. Nigerian Army came out, it's a lie, you didn't do it. It's a mechanical fault, right? The Nigerian presidency, they came out, no, Boko Haram didn't do it. That plane wasn't shot down. It was a mechanical fault. But the two dead pilots, Nigerian pilots, and the wreckage of the fighter jet they were all in possession of the Boko Haram. That is something that America will actually declare a total war within that axis. You know what I'm talking about. If any terrorists upload a video, showing a video where they shot down American fighter jets, and two American pilots are in the wreckage, and the terrorists are now in control of the black box, they are in control of every intel or whatever it is that the fighter jet carries, and they are also in control of two Americans. Now, in Nigeria, the Nigerian government is telling the whole world, no, it's a mechanical fault. Don't mind those boys. And the same Nigerian government wants you to believe that ESN, that hasn't committed any crime, there hasn't had any confrontation that led to any killings with Nigerian security agents, not anywhere on record. No, nowhere. Even when they are saying ESN fights Nigerian army, it is in what? It is in response in what they call SOS call. When Nigerian army, they know where the ESN boys are. They are always in the forest. They keep saying it to you. They don't do anything in the town. You won't find them anywhere in the city. They are not there. If you are looking for ESN, you go to the forest. They have said it repeatedly, right? But the Nigerian government that is defending terrorists, trying to tell you to believe that no, and they are doing something as well to blackmail you. They will say, my friend, don't share that video. It's a propaganda. When you share that video, you are helping the terrorists to feel powerful. Do you know what they are doing? They are blackmailing you into helping them do a cover-up. In order, they won't declare Boko Haram terrorist organization. Do you know that? Nigerian government hasn't declared Boko Haram as a terrorist organization. Do you know that? They have not proscribed Boko Haram as we speak right now. But they have proscribed IPOB members, proscribed anyone who call himself a Biafran, and they will kill you for doing that, okay? ESN, Eastern Security Network, they are in the forest. Don't ever mistake that. Whatever propaganda they push, when you see them killing people in Owerri, when you see them killing people in Olu, they are killing innocent people just to prove a point, spread fear. Then they can say, oh, we killed 5 ESN members. You don't kill them in the city. They are not there. That is that, right? ESN, with what they have, their guns and every other weapons they have in the forest, whenever they did anything at all, right, they will upload their video, share you some clip, give you some neat bit of what they are doing, right? Now, let us come back to Owerri, where the prison break happened. From all eyewitnesses, from all accounts, description, the location of the, the location of the prison is not really far, not too far from the military barrack, not too far from police headquarters, not too far from the government house, not too far from some major government buildings that could have responded for an attack that started from 1 a.m. and lasted till 4 a.m., right? Coordinated attack that had them throwing explosives, bombing down buildings, burning down the entire vehicle in the area. And when you look at, let me pay attention. Some of you may be very comfortable with it because you may call it karma. But don't ever, in your own imagination, join them in believing that this is being done by ESN. You will be what? You will be playing into their hands. Let us take a look at it, right? Throughout the attack, throughout the whole, where over 2,000 inmates, right, moved out, no response from anywhere, no police response, no military response, no nothing. And for about 4-5 hours, the attack lasted, right? Nobody was arrested. The following day, the Nigerian police said the attack in Owerri was carried out by IPOB. The attack was carried out by ESN. Remember this, if you go to the Eastern Nigeria, for those who live there, or for those of you who actually do business there regularly, you are going to agree with me that with the way they have militarized that region, with the level of security, the security agents that are spiraling around that area, yeah, it will be kind of difficult, if not impossible, for ESN to just walk in for 5 hours. The same ESN and IPOB members that an average policeman in Eastern Nigeria, whether he himself is a Biafran, whether he is a Yoruba or is an Hausa, it doesn't matter where he comes from, as long as he belongs to Nigerian security force, right? And he's working in the Eastern Nigeria, he has a mandate to arrest his own brother, arrest his own sister, because he's a Biafran or he's an IPOB member. People who have this mandate are now telling us that ESN has so much weapon. This weapon was so massive, and nobody responded in entire Owerri. Nobody, no security post. The governor did not receive the SOS alert. What do you call it? The military base there, they did not receive anything. And if they have already put them on red alert, how come none of them responded until the following morning? Meanwhile, if you look at the mode of operation, and I want you to pay attention, what they are doing is almost working, right? And I don't want you, if you are one of those who have platforms where you have people who listen to you, I don't want you to play into their hands. Yes, you may call it a karma, but you should never, ever play into their hand. Whenever these Boko Haram terrorists are operating, look at their modes of operation. Whenever the bandits, these Fulani terrorists are operating, they come at night, coordinated, timed, and throughout the operation, you will never see any security response at all. We have evidence of that. Now imagine when this kind of operation is being carried out with already a red alert, with what they have done in Olu, with the people they killed and arrested in Olu, looking for ESN. Do you really believe that ESN will be in Owerri for 5 hours? Owerri prison, the police headquarters, so coordinated, no response, no nothing, killed everyone and take their guns away, right? And that's it. Do you really believe that? I don't. And when they continue to use unknown gunmen, remember how they changed the name of Boko Haram to Fulani terrorists, later to bandits. They are doing all of this, and this is the end result, okay? They have a planned genocidal mission across Nigeria. And this genocidal mission is not for a particular ethnic group, any ethnic group in particular. But you see the Igbos, it seems that they have now finalized the plan to start a war that they are going to deceive you again, to believe that the war was started by the Nnamdi Kanu, by IPOB, by the Biafrans. And some of you by then, you will probably be saying, it's true. When the ESN are killing police, are you not seeing them? When the ESN broke prison, are you not there? When this and that, they did this, did you not see that? Are they not the one who called for war? Are they not the one who are asking for blood? Some of you are already saying it. And that is already working. But look at the mode of operation. Look at it. ESN doesn't work in the city, right? ESN will never go into the prison and break prison open, because they know that even if you have honest prisoners there, there are those who actually committed crime, whose victims are on the streets, breaking the prison, using dynamite and all these things. They have a military coordination, and the prompt response of the police to accuse IPOB is all coordinated. That's all they need. Now that has happened, they continue to kill police, they continue to kill military, they continue to target them. Do you really think that was all the idea of ESN? If you, like I said, you might feel good. Yeah, God punished them. But don't let them hoodwink you into believing what they are doing and make you believe somebody else is doing it. They need something to start the killing, the mass killing, and they want you to agree with them when they do it. Think about that. They are doing the same thing in Akwa Ibom right now. They are looking for ESN. They are shooting people, innocent people, right? They are looking for ESN. Do you know why they will justify the killings? Shebi, they said IPOB broke the prison. Do you actually know how much billions these guys are spending on this sentence of IPOB and DSN are behind all the killings of policemen? They are calling them unknown gunmen, using their media to continue to call them unknown gunmen. And they want you to continue to believe that as long as they don't call them IPOB, they don't call them ESN, you are good with it. Thank you, oh, unknown gunmen. When they now take the tally of those of you who love the unknown gunmen, they will see many, many of you Biafrans. They will see many, many of you Oduduwa supporters. They will just profile you like that. They will say, you see them? Are they not supporting the unknown gunmen? Meanwhile, the unknown gunmen are the terrorists they brought in that are already doing the job, that they expected if they push the IPOB members, when they kill you, when they arrest you, assault you, rape your women, continue to intimidate you, maybe you will pick up the gun and you start shooting them so that they can have an excuse. But IPOB, they picked up guns, not to shoot police, not to shoot the military, right? Primarily to defend themselves, defend the vulnerable, and they know those who are more vulnerable. They are those forgotten people in the rural communities. There are people no longer visit because it is more dangerous to visit them now. It is becoming more dangerous and dangerous to say you want to visit them at home, right? These are the vulnerable people, abandoned, ignored, only remembered every 4 years whenever there is an election. These are the forgotten people that ESN knows. These are the people being killed. These are the people whose lands are being taken. These are the people being sent away and sent to their early graves. ESN picked up guns, not to fight soldiers, not to fight police, not to fight anybody, but to defend their land against the AK-47 wielding marauders, invaders that are taking over the entire country. But they want you to believe that, yeah, they picked up guns. The fact that they are using that gun to go after Fulani terrorists, they are using that gun, that's, to them, that is an indirect attack on Nigeria. And now that they are the owner of Nigeria, they want to make you, since ESN will not use the gun on them, they brought in their own unknown gunmen, to start killing, burning. These are the things that will make ordinary person begin to say, hey, I don't like this thing that Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Nnamdi Kanu should, this is not good. All these people being killed. This is the work of the criminals who are not tired, the vampires who are not tired of sucking and spilling blood. Don't let them drag you into it. It is so easy to brainwash people to begin to believe some certain things. And I know many of you are already like that. Some of you admired what the leader of IPOB, what he's done. The way he's approached it, some of you don't like it. But the truth behind what he does has made many of you to begin to have a second thought, like, Nnamdi Kanu is right, too. Nnamdi Kanu is right, too. And do you know what that means? It is now making everybody in the country to begin to ask, something is there to be done. No? If they don't do anything about this country with you, Nnamdi Kanu, and people want to break the country, they will just break. Do you know what that means? It means that you are beginning to realize that you have a power, the power that they stole from you. And once you realize it, people will call you arrogant, people will call you proud, people will call you mad, people will call you lunatic. Your thoughts, your belief, your seeing, your saying, and everything will begin to sound so different to them because you have discovered it. And if large number of people should discover it, it is over. What do you think they will do next? Violence. Violence. And how do they coordinate violence? Violence. When they kill people now, for example, with what they are doing right now, they broke the prison. They don't want you to think that, okay, wait. Let's say ESN, let's say they are the one who broke the prison in Owerri, the state capital of Imo State, where the Supreme Court governor is being guided by Abuja, where the military, police, everybody, they are protecting him because they are those who gave him the power. Now, in that same Owerri, now let's take a break. Okay? The operation lasted. For ESN to be able to coordinate such operation, number one, they must have people in the military, a high command, who have told all the battalion in Owerri and environ, to relax. There's going to be an attack. Don't do anything. There must be an order from the police IG that when the police receive the distress call, they must not do anything. There must be an order from the controller of prison that when they attack you and you send a signal that you are under attack, please, anybody, you should not do anything. There must be some powerful people in ESN who coordinated that. Apart from that, there must also be some powerful politicians who also told themselves that let them finish, let them do it, Then after that, there must be some great logistics that they really put towards it. Like the number of people they move down, the number of people they have to probably make prisoner to send it to prison that will work from inside. Because do you think breaking a prison is a joke? So if they want to make you feel like it's done by unknown gunmen, and the following day, 24 hours later, no investigation, no nothing, boom, it is done by ESN. It is done by Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, if they start killing them now, sure, you see what Nnamdi Kanu is causing, they have broken the prison. You know what I'm talking about? Do you see how you can be easily manipulated without taking a break to just think about it? Like, okay, let's just, fine. We don't know how powerful ESN, how they are, right? But wait. All these attacks, if you look at how Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen are operating, when they want to operate, they will come at night. The operation will last for hours. They will kill and ransack and burn. They can burn a whole village. And you will be asking yourself, is there nobody in that village that could make a distress call to the police? At least somebody to just say, hello, they are attacking us. So they are, in the whole town. And Boko Haram will kill and attack. But we found out that it is always coordinated attacks. Yeah? When they want to do it, during the day, people will notice some strange movements around their area, strange movement in the forest. They may notice that there will be helicopters, right? Just hovering over them there, right? They will notice. Then later that night, then they will just see before everybody will start running. Some will run into the mountains, right? Those who have phones to make calls, they will realize that the people killing them, they have jammed the network. If you send a text, it will not go. If you make a call, it will not go. For that hour, they will jam everything. And once the people no police will respond, no military will respond, nobody will respond, it may last for 5-6 hours. The following day, the news will just break. 60 people killed. 200 houses burned. And you'll be asking yourself, where was the police? How is that even possible? Just same way you wonder, how could people walk into a school and kidnap 200 school children, 200 human beings, right? To transport 200 human beings conveniently, you are going to need, let's see, 18-seater bus. If you take 18-seater bus, right? 18-seater buses, 18 by 10, you get 180. So 198, that means you will need 11 18-seater buses to convey, to transport 200 human beings, right? Then these people, how can you move 11 buses for the people you want to come and kidnap, Abi? Then you are going to need people who are going to coordinate the kidnapping. How many Hilux truck are you going to need to mobilize about 100 terrorists. If you put 4, the driver, passenger, 2 at the back, then maybe 4 at the back, 8. To move 100, you will need another maybe 10 to 12 Elox buses. I mean, Elox pickup trucks. So 12, 11, that means you will need about 24 vehicles to move 300 human beings. How can you move such in a volatile region where insecurity is at the highest? How would you move that without being detected? Do you get that now? When you look at the mode of operation and everything, right, you will see that it has the hand, the cooperation, and the whole backing of the terrorist government in Nigeria. Nigeria is gone. What they are doing in Eastern Nigeria right now is the collaboration of the Eastern Nigeria politicians, the Biafran politicians, who are ready to look the other way and blame themselves, blame their own people for the killings orchestrated, planned, and being executed by the same jihadist government in Nigeria. CEO ESN said we didn't do it. They did not come out to come and brag that we did it. Yes, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? We did it. No, they said we didn't do it. But people are saying, well, UGM, unknown gunmen, thank you. Unknown gunmen, thank you. I'm telling you to stop saying that now. You are playing into their hands so that they can profile you. They say, you see them, you see, they are the ones. They are the ones. Look at them. Meanwhile, they already have their coordinated terrorists in the East. And their own is to what? Is to unleash anarchy and blame it on you, your brothers, your sisters. And their only crime is because they are Igbos. And when you play into that hand, you are going to join them in blaming the dead. You're going to blame everyone that they are going to kill. And I'm asking you, that can be stopped, by the way. And it will be stopped. Because whatever they are doing, they need to know something. The Nigerian military, the Nigerian security has no capacity. They have no resources to contain a second, what do you call it? One moment, sorry. Are you now working for ESN? Sorry, I found somebody. Do we have an intruder, by the way? Do you have somebody? No shaking. Is that just a jibe or something else? Please remind me before we continue, please. Who is there? No shaking? Guys. So Nigeria cannot survive another civil war. Whatever they think is going on, what they have pushed what they have pushed the country into, every part of the country, it is just a waiting explosion. When I say a waiting explosion, right, it means that whatever they are doing that they think is working is about to consume them, consume Nigeria. And here we are. We're going to see how that plays out, okay? Mind you, they will be stopped. When I say they will be stopped, because the same plan they have for the Eastern Nigeria, right? Somebody who said, oh, we didn't do it. They said, no, you did it. Boko Haram came out and said, oh, we did it. We shot down your fighter jet. They said, no, you didn't do it. That was a mechanical fault. Oh, well, we have a video. We have evidence. Look at your pilots here. Dead pilots. Look at them. You are not even proud of them. Look at them. Come and get them. Those 2 dead pilots are now with the Boko Haram. Right. So if no shaking is an intruder, let's get rid of him. It's important we do. If you find any other troll on the loop, please let me know, okay? We can always, what do you call it? We can always take them off, okay? So you can pretty much disagree. I like that. I even like people disagreeing, but disagree in a way that you don't make yourself a troll to the point that you distract our conversation, okay? So if you find any other one, please let me know. I will take care of them, okay? Thank you. You see, the plan they have for the Eastern Nigeria is what they have been waiting for. Like this former CBN staffer who, what's this guy's name? Maiyegun, right? Who told us that before the end of 2011, Nigeria is going, these people want to start a war. And I think that war they wanted to start it from the East. And they are working so much to use that same propaganda, right? To make you believe that all the killings going on in the Eastern Nigeria, all the, what do you call it? The burning down of a police station, killing of policemen, taking away their guns. They want you to believe that it's been done by members of the ESN. And once you believe that, then you are going to justify it with what they are doing in with what they are doing in Akwa Ibom today. It's been over a week. It's been over a week. These guys are not in Ebonyi, where terrorists killed 15 people. 15 people were killed by terrorists. These guys are not in Owerri. I mean, so they are not in Ebonyi. No, they are not. So they will do the same thing in Yoruba land very soon. This is where I am worried. Thank you very much. Nobody. You're back. Buhari must go. 12 noon tomorrow. Abuja House. Good luck. You see, people are resuming again in London tomorrow. I'm going to talk a bit about that before we go. So what I'm trying to say is that once they set them up, it is Nigeria and the criminals who have taken over Nigeria. They are the ones coordinating the killings of policemen, the killing of security agents in the Eastern Nigeria. They are the ones who are also killing and bombing prisons, bombing police stations and all of that, because the ESN that we know, until we found the ESN in their own, what do you call it? On their own platform where they say, yeah, we did it. We can begin to now have a conversation around why. Do you get that now? When ESN uploads their video and say, you know them, what they do most is they stay in the forest, right? Whenever they go after these terrorists in the forest, they make a video of that. That's what they do. You won't find them in the city. You won't find them looking everywhere, all right? And when the Nigerian soldiers go out there to kill people, right, they want somebody to be blamed for it. And as we speak right now, they have already unleashed this anarchy. You will never arrest all these unknown gunmen, right? But after the unknown gunmen, after they have killed the policemen and all of that, then you will see the Nigerian army shooting at any Biafran they see, and they will tell you it's because the Biafrans, the ESN, it's because they killed policemen yesterday. Last, ESN will leave the forest. They will have to come back to the cities, and they would like to do it. Then the war will begin. And where we should all be worried is that it's been over 50 years. They had the opportunity of slaughtering and massacring the Igbos. But you know what will happen this time around? They don't give a damn about any other tribe anymore. And if anyone is hiding it from you, playing political correctness with it, well, it's up to you to what you take in and to what you believe in. But let me tell you something. They used to tell us that the Yorubas are their allies. Some people are still blaming us till today that we are responsible for the problems of Nigeria because we are in bed with northern Nigeria. But do not delude yourself for too long, okay? The whole Nigeria that they managed to at least give what those men of those days wanted to probably give in into an arrangement of killing over 5 million civilians, starving them to death, in the name of keeping a one Nigeria. Whatever they did back then, all those things have now failed. That unity they thought they could force, that one Nigeria they thought they could keep for possibly centuries, that falsehood has failed. That unity of old is gone because it was on falsehood. And this is why nobody is safe in Nigeria anymore. Whether you are Hausa, whether you are Nopeo, whether you are Ijo Fulani, or whether you are Ijo, what do you call it? Whether you are Yoruba or Igbo, Biafra, no, nobody is safe in Nigeria anymore, right? Because there is this publicly acknowledged and government, acknowledged terrorists who they said are from outside Nigeria. They are Fulani terrorists from Guinea, from Futajalon, Futajoro, and Futadoro, whatever that is, right? From the Sahel. These guys they told us that they are guys from Mali, from Chad, from Niger, from, all these places, because Nigeria is now Fulani Republic of Nigeria. I'm not joking about that, okay? Their governors came out, they said every Fulani is a Nigerian. But every Nigerian is not a Fulani. Do you know that? That is what made it complicated, Abi. That is where the issue of citizenship came to fall. Now, the threat of this Fulani bandit, they call them, unknown gunmen, Fulani terrorists, Fulani armed men, AK-47 carrying terrorists, whatever name you want to give to them, they are no longer just in the areas where they speak Fufude anymore. They are now in the areas where they speak Igbo, where they speak Yoruba, where they speak Ijebu. These are the areas where these people who speak Fufude from Guinea, from Mali, from Chad, because they are Nigerians. Every Fulani is a Nigerian. Every Fulani everywhere, or any Fulani anywhere, is a Nigerian. But every Nigerian is not a Fulani. Do you know that? Right? So the security threat that has rendered the northern Nigeria into economic ruin is no longer about the northern Nigeria. Okay? So the insecurity that pushed the Biafrans to continue to say they want to leave, this insecurity is there in the heartland of Caliphate, Sokoto Caliphate, the most famous terrorist group in Sokoto Caliphate. They are called the Ansaru, Islamic State of West Africa Province, ISWAP. Their headquarters is in Sokoto Caliphate, Sokoto State. They are collecting taxes from the Sokoto state government. That is where the Sultan of Sokoto is. The Sultan of Sokoto is considered as the leader of all the Fulanis, Abi? So every Fulani is a Nigerian, but every Nigerian is not a Fulani. So every Fulani in their own mind believe that Nigeria is their own forefather given inheritance. This is not even a joke. Now, this threat has pushed the Yorubas to pick up arms too, to defend ourselves, not against any other person or any other group, but this Fulani from Mali, Chad, Niger, and all these places. They continue to kill, kidnap, destroy farms, and they continue to dare us. Now, tell me where the unity of fighting the Igbos will come from. Please tell me. So we are still, we are still bearing the brunt. Oh, the Yorubas supported the Nigeria to fight Igbos. Okay, we are sorry. But look at this generation. We are going to shock those who are going to take us through that route again in Yoruba land. At least we will not make it easier for them. They want political power. And they are going to then do the alliance to kill the Igbos, Abi. Yes, there are Yorubas who will tell you, yes, kill them. Some of them are also going to be killed in Yoruba land. Do you know that? All you need to do is to remind them, whatever is going to kill Igbos in the Nigeria of today is also going to kill a Yoruba man. Well, whatever is killing an Igbo man in Biafra land, on his own land, not in far away Kano, Sokoto, he or she, they are there in their own land,
They are doing their farming there. And the Fulani terrorists who traveled from Niger, from Chad, from all these places, crossed into Nigeria, crossed from where they speak his language, crossed down to where they don't speak his language. And then he's ready to graze his cows. He's carrying AK-47. Nobody understands what he's saying. He doesn't understand what they are saying. When they tell him to leave, he shot and killed them. You don't want to see some of the videos, by the way. You don't want to see them. So nobody's safe. In Benue, you remember how long they turned Benue to a killing field? You know that. Everywhere is a killing field. Where are they going to get the numbers from to gang up and kill the Igbos? No, because the plan is not just to kill the Igbos. In their usual way, they will use the propaganda, use religion, use everything, and even use yourself to make you think it is the right thing to agree with them for killing policemen. The Biafrans are not those who are killing those policemen. Believe that. If you know this, you will know peace.